So you were supposed to be home on Sunday. No, Tuesday.
Yes.
And it's Wednesday night. You've been gone for all this time. What exactly happened?
The plan. Hey guys, I'm Thomas.
And I'm Julia, and we're BrownsVoyage.
So yeah, we're here. It's Wednesday night. Me and the boys, well, part of the boys, some of the boys left early. Pulled back into town last night around midnight. Still having to unload the boat today. So yeah, the plan did not go as planned. The initial part of the plan, as far as removing the upper helm, getting the boat ready for transport, minus pulling the props, went off without a hitch. I mean, we got there around lunch on Friday. Boat was ready to move by lunch Saturday. And there was not even that many cold snacks involved, believe it or not, until after hours.
Surprisingly.
After hours, yeah. I mean, I can't account for that. Once the boys are off the clock, they're off the clock. So yeah, Sunday we were headed to Harbor Freight to get 2 tools that I forgot that I thought was going to be very important and we were going to need. And Harbor Freight was about an hour away from where the boat is, the marina. So we're headed there and got a phone call from the shipper that was supposed to be on site Monday morning at 9, that he was currently broke down in Ohio and had been broke down since Saturday. So obviously he wasn't going to make it. So we went on to Harbor Freight. Then there was cold snacks involved. There was a lot of...
I think there was a lot of stressing going on too.
Yeah, there was a lot of figuring things out. So obviously we knew the shipper wasn't going to be there Monday morning. So we got up and going back and forth with the shipper, it was very, I would use the word vague on what was going on. We had to be at the house that we were at by 11 on Monday. Well, I made contact with the owner of the house, and he said that the house was available for that night and to just take our time, figure it out. And super awesome guy that we dealt with. He hooked us up with the entry to the VFW, local VFW, which was super cool. Never been in a VFW in my life until this trip. So about noon, I let him know that I made a decision to stay, because it was, okay, do we stay and hope the shipper shows up sometime today or tomorrow, or do we leave and I have to come back? Well, the only issue with coming back is I don't have any time off to really come back, so it would be a...
And you needed to be there when the shipper got there,
Yeah,
correct?
I needed to be there. Yeah, I needed to be there to meet the crane people. And then that was another whole side of the story, was the crane people. Mr. Tom and his brother and his 2 grandsons from TNT Crane. I think they're out of Lexington, Tennessee, I think. Amazing company to work with. Cannot thank them enough. They've been over backwards to help us. Moving schedules, just waiting on us to say, hey, we're to go. So a lot of that was like, hey, what do we do? So made a decision to stay. Shipper got with me late Monday evening. So I'm going to be there Tuesday morning when you wake up.
Guess what?
Well, I wake up early. I was up at 4-ish. Actually, and going back, the morning before that, because all this had happened, I was awake at 3 o'clock and then went back to sleep. So I was awake from 3 o'clock until, got up at 4, never heard nothing from the shipper. Then finally I hear word, I'm going to be on site at, it moved back to 10 or 11.
11, I think.
Then it was 12, then it was 1, 2:15 he showed up. So the crane guys got on site around 11, was set up, ready to go. We got the boat moved over about noon. 0 issues there. She purred like a kitten right on over to the wall. got her loaded up, got her pulled out of the water, and then we go to pull the props off. And you know, this is the first time we've done something like this. So you have a prop puller tool. It's different than just a standard outboard boat.
Okay.
Go to put the prop puller tool on the first prop, and it falls off. Like literally, just I'm like, this is awesome. So then the other prop, we put the tool on. Had to give it one hit on the impact, fell off. So now we're sitting there, and I'm stressing because I'm like, all right, this guy has led me on so long now that what if what if we got this boat in the air, props are pulled, and there's no shipper? Finally, he's on site. So we got on the road around 3 or 4 ish.
It was 4.
Yeah, it's a 7.5 hour drive home, 7 hour drive home. So yeah, it was a late night. Got in. So then he told me, well, I'm going to be at your marina the next morning at 9 a.m. And I knew that wasn't possible. Like the kid had drove all day the day before. It's just not possible. So I was like, well, now I'm talking to our marina locally, like about the travel lift. How do we set that up on timeline? So got up, and he showed up. He texted me and told me that, hey man, I gotta go to sleep, get some sleep, which I knew that was gonna happen. And he ended up showing up around he ended up showing around 11:30 today. So he was only off by a few hours, not a big deal. So anyway, boat unloaded, no issues. She's on the hard now.
I still haven't seen her.
Still hasn't seen her. Possibly Friday, maybe Saturday. So we got a couple of days to go, depending on the weather. We got 2 props. The boat came with 4 props, 2 owner, 2 stored, 1 bad stored, 1 bad owner. I say bad, they're just scarred up, just need to be worked. So I'm gonna get those sent off. We'll have 2 good props. We're gonna do a good heavy wash, and then we're going to just do a coat or 2 of just some good paint to just buy us some time. We'll get her back in the water, go ahead and do our tune-ups on the engines, and figure out the rest of the plan.
The plan.
So yeah.
I mean, and the weather is supposed to be pretty cold the next 2 weekends, so I don't do cold. I want to be in the sun.
So yeah, we just wanted to catch y'all up on where we're at. It's been a long 6 days, but it's a lot. There's a lot of stress, I think, relieved now that the boat's here. We can just kind of breathe and take our time.
She can breathe.
Yeah. Obviously, I don't want her to sit on the hard. My goal is by the end of February, she's off the hard and she's in the water, and we're getting some real plans together on what we're going to do moving forward. But yeah, we know obviously we're not doing a full bottom job right now. The full bottom job will probably be in 2 years. We'll do a complete sandblast, primer paint, blah blah. Yeah, but she's been in freshwater her whole life, so there's no issues that we've seen. Now we still got to wash her good this weekend, and then we'll really be able to see if there's something that we gotta spend attention on right now, or it can wait. We can put her back in the water. So yeah. Anyway, that was a quick catch up on where we're at. It was a lot from me, less from her, just because I was on the trip. I would say I handled a lot of the heavyweight, but that would be a lie. That would have been Jared and Tom, my boys, that went on the trip with me, that really, made this work. It just went off without a hitch. So,
We've got some pretty amazing friends.
Yep, great friends. So yeah, stick with us. It's going to be amazing. So if you love to live and to learn, this is the voyage for you. See you guys.
Bye.